I'm representing the digital science business unit of Thermo Fisher Scientific. Thermo Fisher is a very big organization, and we have the digital science business unit, which is taking care of all the items, the technology around the digital transformation. So if we look at this chart here, where you see several technologies that have surged in the last 50 years. I will not mention all the ones that are before the 1990s. I'm not sure if you can read this, but if we start here around the 2000 and this light blue one, that's Internet of Things and smart machines, we have big data rising. So all these are very big topics right now. Internet of Things, Web 2.0, big data analytics, visualization. And then what's new, what is now in the rise, that's artificial intelligence, machine learning, and also starting right now being a bit more important is quantum computing. And the thing is that, many CSOs, many people leading the science business in the organizations, they admit they are not very good prepared to the digital transformation. But they agree, 93 of them agree that their industry will be disrupted at some point in the next 5 years. 93% are aware of the issue, but only 20% feel that they are well prepared for this digital disruption, for this digital transformation. That's an outcome of surveys being made. And that's about the information technology, but not only information technology is growing exponentially. It's also scientific technology, new scientific terrain. So we have in biopharma, we have immunotherapy with CAR-T, we have CRISPR, gene editing, we have injectable biologics, of course the generics and biosimilars markets, combination products, big data, and of course digital and personalized medicines. All these are big challenges for you, for your kinds of organizations. And then the exponential growth of digital technologies is fundamentally shifting business and can lead into digital disruption. So we face exploding dependency on technology, and the technology development increases its pace. We have technology driving opportunities, Internet of Things, machine learning, artificial intelligence. These are the topics of the future. And with all this, it's important to develop standards and to adopt standards, because the more you standardize on your processes, the easier it is to adopt all these new technologies. Yeah, and then finally, this also shifts economics of science. So the internal return rate should drive efficiency in R&D. We have externalized business. We have globalized operations also in this digital things. We have, of course, platform and cloud economics, software as a service, and platform as a service, and these things, and data is now also seen as a currency. But my idea is not just to scare you about the future. My idea is to offer solutions, or what can you do about all these disruptive elements? How can you accommodate this? So there are three fundamental steps to drive the digital transformation. Not necessarily only in pharma and biopharma, but that's where most of you come from, but it's actually relevant for all kinds of industries. First, you need to start to connect everything, not just equipment, instruments, and systems, but also connecting people for collaboration, connecting equipment, connecting or managing consumables and all these things. Then, after you have connected everything, you can build end-to-end workflows. So when everything is connected, you can start automating things by building a workflow that starts from target identification through lead validation, all these things, through all the steps of drug development. and discovery. And then at the end, step 3, advanced analytics. Through these connected data, you can apply advanced data analysis, visualization, and also artificial intelligence to analyze data and to find things that you couldn't find before with conventional methods. Well, we'll go through each of these points. So connectivity, how can you drive the digital transformation through connectivity? When we talk about connectivity, most people just think about instruments. Of course, you need to connect your instruments to be able to analyze your data, but it's not just about instruments. We have, well, you need IoT-ready instruments, Internet of Things, instruments that can talk to each other. Centralized asset management, cloud-based instrument management software, so that you can connect, that you can manage your instrument from home with an app. The instrument is in the lab. Connect consumables, manage your consumables, order them when you need them, automatically order them by RFID trackable consumables in intelligent fridges, things like that. Connect people, enable people to share their scientific results, to collaborate, and also provide a service marketplace so that people can find the corresponding or the right resources for their tasks that they currently have. Well, scientific workflows provide the solutions and the tools to drive your work. And then in the end, the data drive business insight by intelligent applications that enable you to analyze your data. Connecting instruments. Well, of course, you need to connect your instrument to your laboratory solutions to be able to analyze the data, to streamline everything, to prevent manual data transfer, because that's always could be a source of error. And this is a bunch of thermo instruments, but this is not just, we are not just connecting thermo instruments, it's about everything. But here you see, they have these instruments, they have all the same paradigm for user interfaces. So the intuitive design, we have real-time remote monitoring with cloud-based instrument management software. You can set up your experiments and execute them from anywhere. We have secure web access for data analysis and also sharing and collaboration tools. Connecting consumables, well, what is that about? On-site stocking programs, access to products in time of need, and of course also automatic ordering at the time when, so the system knows itself, the management system can detect when you run low on a certain item, and it can reorder it automatically by being connected to an online provider, for example. And this results in reduced transaction costs and also more transparency on spending for your consumables. Connecting people and workflows. So imagine you have such a workflow in biopharma, target identification, target validation, assay development, screening, and all these things, the whole process. And for each of them, you need some experts that can help you with that, maybe external service providers. And we have this marketplace where you can just click on this and you can find the right people that can assist you in such tasks, in such research tasks, if you don't have your own the own resources in your organization. And of course, that's why we are all here. That's why I am here also. That's the informatics capabilities. So we offer a broad range of informatics solutions, whole platforms, so that's laboratory management, LIMS, but not LIMS restricted to LIMS, but it is also about ELN, electronic lab notebooks, SDMS, scientific data management systems, and LES, lab execution systems that help you to translate your laboratory procedures into step-by-step instructions, electronic instructions on a computer, on a tablet, or even on virtual glasses, on a virtual reality glasses like the Microsoft HoloLens, so that you can work hands-free in the lab with your glasses on, and the instructions on what you have to do are projected as holograms into your view area. So we have, for example, Watson LIMS, which is a specialized LIMS for bioanalytics, DMPK, pharma. And actually, 20 of the top 20 biopharma companies use Watson to manage their bioanalysis. That's just because Watson is singular, is so to say, unmet in functionality in this specific market. And global manufacturing operations, they rely on sample manager LIMS to manage their operations and their quality control. Scientific data management, managing scientific raw data and match them, associate them with samples and process results, having an open standard solution for visibility across different instrument vendors and different instrument and data formats. And that's actually, so this supports, this is an old number, it's not 180, it's more than 210 actually, different formats that we support from leading vendors, from leading instrument vendors, all the different spectroscopy, chromatography formats and all these things. And of course, electronic lab notebook for the early research, designed to handle complex workflows. So we have ELN for biology and for chemistry, procedural ELN, lab execution system. So that's the offerings of digital science of Thermo Fisher Scientific. So summarizing what I was talking about, we support your scientific ecosystem by a broad range of offerings, scientific workflows with our informatics solutions, instruments and equipment by integration technologies, integration solutions, and also the instruments with their software and their connectivity solutions, cloud-based and app-based. We have a big service and support organization, so if you think about outsourcing all the management of your instruments, of your scientific instruments, you can ask us and we do this for you, also with remote management and things like that. Standards and reagents, delivery, support, management, and data analytics, analysis tools, and of course the collaboration with our scientific marketplace. So, yeah, bottom line, that's the motto, Thermo Fisher motto. We enable our customers to make the world healthier, cleaner, and safer. That's what we're trying to achieve. That's also what all of you people are trying to achieve with your kind of work. We have technology innovation leadership. We have a unique customer value preparation and unparalleled global reach due to our big organization. So it seems that I got you a bit closer to lunch because I was finishing quicker than I expected. And so I'm open for any questions that you might have.
Thank you, Harry, for the overview of what Thermo Fisher Scientific can provide to everybody here.